Yeah, let's see what's going on there. Okay, let's watch this badass Tom Scott video.
Science fiction videos for this channel years ago. I used to make short science fiction videos for this channel years ago, but these days they don't really sit right with what I do. I'm locked into being 100% factual, and it turns out that even videos clearly flagged as fiction still confuse some people, or occasionally get used out of context by conspiracy theorists. And the truth is, I'm not great at writing fiction. But I do still have some ideas that I want to get out of my head. So I've come to the most quintessential British science fiction filming location, a bit of waste ground next to an old quarry. That's probably been the surface of 3 different planets over the years at least. I would be filming in the quarry, but they're quarrying. All I need is a long scarf and a talking computer. Technically, I guess my phone is a talking computer. Anyway, I'm just going to roll these ideas off, 1 or 2 sentences each, and maybe I'll add in a few images from stories that might have been. I'm not saying these are completely original, I'm just saying they're original to me. I haven't read these anywhere else yet. If you want to use them as a prompt for your own writing, go for it. If you want to make a little non-profit short film for YouTube out of it, go for it.
He's giving out ideas. This is content, boys. What's he going to say? It's going to be crazy. Who's excited?
But if you want to somehow make a full commercial film or a show out of any of these, I mean, first, that's ridiculous, but also you will need to option it. I'm not leaving that sort of money lying on the table. The first batch are all about brain-computer connections, which...
Did he just say you had to pay him? Is he going to pay him?
Is kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. Really, you just look at frustrating things of money lying on the table. The first batch are all about brain-computer connections, which is kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. Really, you just look at frustrating things to do with computers now and extrapolate that to actually connecting the computer into people's heads. Most of these are kind of obvious, I think. Either 90s cyberpunk movies will have done them, or they were late-night talk show jokes in 2017 when Elon Musk announced he was starting a company to work on exactly this.
I was going to say, is he talking about... Wait, so you telling me I have to pay you, Tom? Timothy, are you trying to tell me if I want to make a fucking video on CBIs, aka computer brain interfaces, I got to pay you? That's not how it works, Tom. It's not how it works. Okay.
So we can quickly rattle through. Your brain chip gets ransomware and encrypts your memories, or shuts down your speech center until you pay up, or hackers change...
They already did this in Black Mirror.
People's opinions or personalities for mass radicalization, or governments require censorship on people's minds.
They already did this in Black Mirror.
One of the problems with brain interface fiction is that it's really hard to depict visually. It's a lot easier to describe someone's mind being altered in text, but there are more subtle stories possible as well, like a brain chip update that removes features or hides them behind a monthly subscription paywall. Or the alternative, in-app purchases for enhanced sensors or intelligence or memory, or a world in which only rich people can afford...
This is so... I mean, I don't want to be toxic. Am I being toxic? Fuck, I normally watch Tom Scott's videos and I don't get triggered. This is like, he's just saying really extremely obvious, mediocre ideas. That's a fuck.
Super intelligence. The singularity is
is
just for billionaires and they leave the rest of us behind, which is probably somehow a satire on private schools and the Who You Know Old Boys network, but I could never really figure the story out properly. Then there's the idea of influencer becoming a more literal word as kids link their brain implants to their idols in order to experience their emotions. Streamers sharing what they're feeling in real time.
That sounds good.
You could tell that story.
I was already talking about this. I was literally already talking about this. I've literally talked about this exact thing. I was saying, imagine if I could stream and you could be literally inside my head when you have your computer brain. I was literally talking about the exact same thing. How fucking you could literally, I could stream my thoughts and you could actually feel my emotions. How fucking good would that be, bro? Holy shit, that'd be badass. Other than I figured I would get instantly banned, because what would happen is I'd be immediately thinking, wait, if everyone can hear my thoughts, I better not think, and then I would just start thinking the absolute worst possible shit. And then you'd be seeing what I'm thinking, and then it'd be like, yeah. So it'd be pretty, yeah. But no, it'd be badass. I think even just having, imagine when we can basically play computer games with computer brain interfaces, chat, and we can smell things. And we can feel things, like, and you can feel like temperature, heat, cold. Like, imagine you finding Elden Ring, dude, and the fire giant shoots out a giant fucking fireball, and lava shoots out, and you can feel like radiant heat as it flies over your head, and it like fucking even scalds you a little bit. Yeah, think about how fucking bad that is. And then, like, you get stabbed in the back and it feels like a knife just gone into your fucking back. Now, you can obviously scale the pain down so it's not, like, completely accurate. But, you know, it can be fucking badass, bro. And then I was imagining you go to the hug companion and go hug the companion. It'd be like you're getting hugged in real life, dude. Should be badass. Although then I was thinking about it. Well, okay, if you could simulate pain, then you could also simulate pleasure. And then what would happen if people just started simulating coming, like, constantly, dude? Or, like, permanent bliss? What if you're simulating, like, what happens when everyone's, like, simulating, like, just ecstasy? You know, like, just pure, you just, and then do people just, like, pay to plug into this machine? You know, do they just, like, sit there and with their computer brain interface, just living in permanent ecstasy whilst their body is being fed by tubes? Because surely that's the best thing to do, because living in pure ecstasy would be the best. I'm not sure, dude. It's gonna be interesting if they can get a computer brain interface that can, like, just hijack, because ultimately our brain, chat, our brain, that's what we are, right? Like, you know, who gives a fuck about the limbic system? Okay, basically a brain in a jar, and if you can hijack those signals and simulate basically reality without actually having to, you could just be permanently coming. You could just loop it on coming, dude. Or loop it on fucking you just perma. But you wouldn't actually need to be coming. So you could be doing permanent CBT. And then I was thinking, what happens if a hacker got into your brain and then started doing cock and ball torture to you? And they took off all the restrictions for pain. And then they make you feel the most immense pain you can possibly feel. Like, imagine that, dude. Someone's just slowly torturing you from your brain and they've hacked into your brain chip and they're just like, fuck you. I'm going to, like, you know, I mean, yeah. Or it's crazy. You watch too many TV shows. It's not too many TV shows. I actually was talking to Rob about this yesterday. Not yesterday, like 4 days ago. I was, like, talking about all the various you know, ideas I have for computer brain interfaces. Calm down. Well, it's going to be interesting stuff, chat. The fact is, if we have a chip that can control our brain and make us experience things like that, you know, because basically it would be the same as it happening in reality, right? You could effectively taste like you're eating something, and it'd be like you're eating something, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Because that's all taste is just neurons firing in your brain, various chemical signals being told that this is what it tastes like. So you'd be able to, like, you could just simulate that. Well, you know, it'd be like it's the exact same thing. But then it's scary, because then what happens, dude, when everyone just starts plugging in and just being permanently, like, using it like heroin, or, like, you know, using it like being just permanently living in a life of bliss? Because why would you go to reality when you could just be living permanently happy? I mean, you could just disable depression, or turn off pain, or fucking do it, whatever. Yeah.
Either from the perspective of a kid being influenced, or from a parent, or from someone on a live stream who has to constantly think the right things and have the right emotions to keep the audience watching, which I guess is kind of already the case for streamers. Or maybe they go off the rails and drag millions of kids with them, or maybe the outrage.
No, everyone would think something horrible. Right? Everyone would think something horrible, right? Because the act of trying not to think of something horrible makes you think of something horrible. If I say, don't think about pedophiles, right, then you think about pedophiles. All it takes is one person to type it in chat, right? Like, you know, whatever. I'm just saying, right? You can't not. So unless there's insane, unless you put yourself in a ultra safe space where you can't see anything negative, and where you'll be on a constant positive loop, and people will just tune into that. I don't know, but like the second you open yourself up to Twitch chat or something, someone's gonna type something fucked, and then it's gonna make, even if it's like you disagree with that thing, you're gonna immediately think about that thing, right? Like I can say, don't think about someone shooting puppies and then getting cats and putting them in sacks, and don't think about throwing them off bridges. Okay, now everyone's thinking about it, right? You're all thinking about it. And it's like, that's like, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna, you can't control your brain, chat. You can't control your brain. It's not you don't have complete control over it. Nope, we have mental discipline. Dude, I've been battling for the past like 3 weeks of trying to get like these fucking awful, stupid, negative looping thoughts out of my head. And I'm like, I control my brain. I can do I'm not gonna think about this anymore. And the more I think about not thinking about the thing, the more I think about it, and it's just fucking this awful feedback loop, and I hate it. And I'm just waiting for me to forget about it, and it goes away. But it's not happening. But hopefully it goes away. Can I control the uncontrolled? Well, I feel like you can, because I can randomly, like, maybe I'm meditating. I can just space out and just try and focus on a thing and just think nothing. That's the closest I can get to like stopping it. Yeah. So like maybe you could, but yeah, the like 99.99% of people can't do that, and I can't do that consistently. You know, on strike. Okay, anyway.
Is just that they're doing things frowned upon in the future, like eating real meat instead of synthetic. Sitting just away from that is the idea of content that's created individually for each person based on what their brain reacts to. I mean, AI is just starting to be able to write scripts now and create realistic looking humans. Maybe there's a future replacement for YouTube, or more likely TikTok, that creates entire videos just for you in real time talking about whatever it thinks you'll be interested in.
I already talked about this. Timothy Scott. Timothy Scott. Have I not already like described this exact thing where you have an AI streamer that literally uses everything it knows about you to create the funniest possible jokes? Like, I've talked about this multiple times, how like literally streamers are going to be replaced by AI. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, this is okay. Okay. This is literally. But you know, it's GFA. Great minds think alike. You know what it is.
And starring invented people, whoever it thinks you will stop and watch. All right, so now we're onto the section marked "Uploading Your Mind is a Bad Idea." Black Mirror has put that sort of thing to the mainstream, but there are lots of writers who have talked about the dark side of mind uploading for a long time. I'm pretty sure someone will have done all of these somewhere out there, but I haven't found these ideas specifically. So to me, they're new.
Wait, you've already... So he's referencing Black Mirror.
Why am I getting an ad for Asmongold in your stream? At the top of chat it is telling me he's live and that I should go watch him.
Okay, dude. Wait, what do you mean? Do you just mean the standard go live notification? If you follow any streamer and you've got the notifications checked, it will literally say, like, X has gone live. Like, what are you that fucking stupid? Are you that fucking dumb, bro? Are you that fucking dumb? Like, wait, have you not got the notification bell ticked on my stream, dude? Have you not got the notification bell ticked on my stream, bro? How do you even tick it? Tick my fucking notification bell right now. I don't know how, I actually have no idea. I have to be honest, I don't tick any notification bells, so I don't actually know how to do it, but there's a way you can do it. Okay? There's a way you can do it.
People selling the intellectual property rights to their own brain upload. Like, sure, there's going to be a million copies of you consigned to a digital hell as conscious spam filters or worse, but you'll be able to...
You could use them as you could use like a person or a personality type as a bot to basically moderate things. It could be fucking poggers. Like, I was thinking about... That's why I was thinking about... I actually thought about this. I think I was talking to Instability about this, or Rob about this yesterday, or the day before, where you could basically upload a clone of your brain that could automatically filter every donation from Twitch. And then, depending on whether my clone brain that I've uploaded to the fucking cloud decides this thing is good or it's bad, then my clone brain will actually permaban before I ever see it. My reality brain actually sees it. But then I wonder if there's some sort of like, is it like having a sentient mind on a cloud that just sits there listening to donations all day? Is that necessarily a good idea? Because would it drive it insane? I don't know. I mean, it'd be pretty badass if I was actually just a clone, and then actually I was uploaded to, and then maybe I am. What if I am? What if this isn't even reality, and I just think this is reality, but this is just a simulated reality, and I'm just a bot that decides to permaban things, and every time I permaban a fucking guy, it's permaban. Oh my god, bro.
Make rent this month. I've not yet read The Age of M by Robin Hanson, but I think it goes down those lines. Alternatively, the upload company is shutting down. Thank you for choosing us for your digital afterlife and joining us on this incredible journey. But after 3 years, we have to concentrate on our new products and features. We regret that your afterlife will not continue. Or the upload company gets acquired along with all their data. And by data, I mean people. Or perhaps a polling company runs illegal simulations of individual voters to customise their pitch and work out the most effective way to change people's minds. Cambridge Analytica, just in the future. Which of course gives them...
If you have someone's mind, you can get them to do anything, right? Like if you understand someone's mind completely, you could simulate like millions of times over what you would need to exactly say to convince someone, right? All you need is an old snapshot and just keep running it and running it and running it and running it until you
Disco
can
Elysium Pepega credit. Disco
force.
Elysium Pepega credit. Disco Elysium Pepega credit.
Okay. Oh,
advantage to the political party that's in...
Who's one man spamming? Wait, who's one man spamming? This guy? What are you doing? Oh, maybe I should have banned it. Maybe I should have banned it. Why is it not a longer ban? I don't know why there isn't a longer ban, dude.
Favour of the human rights of uploads. But there's also one level more abstract than regular brain uploads, which is unethical simulation and creation of conscious people from scratch, which Greg Egan basically completed as a genre a few years ago, basically with a bit of help from Charles Stross. There's one angle that I haven't seen on that yet, a video of a startup company pitch for a product that creates millions of subtly different versions of a video or a political speech or an article and then measures them against simulated fictional people to get their reactions. But it becomes clear over the course...
brain, that's a real brain fuck.
Yo, yeah, it's the Giga brain, right? Yeah, I mean, this is obviously technology that's going to be implemented and used. Like, well, the second we have, like, realistic... I mean, think about it. Once you have brains that are indistinguishable from human brains, and you have realities, simulated realities indistinguishable from... Once you're at that point, you can do everything. You can test at YouTube videos, but dude, that's nothing. You could fucking do whatever experiments you want. You can find out what happens when I get a knife and I fucking start slitting someone's fucking throat while they're alive, while I'm fucking putting them in ice, and I'm like fucking ripping the hair out. Say whatever, like, you know, you could do whatever fucked experiment you want to do. You just drop fucking bodies from altitude.
Quin69.
Like, think of the most fucked up, like just giving people syphilis just for science and fucking, you know, like all the most fucked I'm just talking about fucked experiments that people have done in the past year. You could do all the most fucked experiments, and you could test all the most fucked drugs. And it doesn't matter.
Is that the same reality that you actually dominate bosses in Elden Ring? Asking for a friend.
The question is it unethical? Like, if it's indistinguishable from reality, it's just another reality, effectively, and you're sitting there, like, doing these things to these not real people, but they may as well be real, because it's... Then at that point, it's like, wait, can you even do these tests? You know? I don't even know. It's kind of fucked.
Hi, Sunshine. Quick question. How did you manage to make the Flashbang channel redemption as a thing? Much love, keep doing what you do, baby girl. Kisses.
What do you mean? So it's just those, just the lights. It's the lights. It's the lights. That's how. I mean, this is completely derailing the stream right now. But you know what? I guess I would just share. Why not? What? Do I have access to controlling this? P100. P100. So it's this light right here. See this light right here? And then I have another light over here. That one there. And they're just, they're both like it's like brighter than the sun. Okay. Relatively speaking, for how close they are to me. It's like, they like burn fucking circles into your eyes. Okay? And it just fucking flashbangs the shit out of you. And it's controlled via, a smart switch that just turns them on and off. Based on a, WebSocket command. That Instability's computer's like reading. Sounds very dumb. It's pretty stupid. Yeah, it does. It gives me headaches whenever I do it. It's dumb as fuck. No one should do flashbang.
Also watching the video, that the video itself is one of those tests, that the viewer is one of the simulated test subjects, and when the video ends, so will they, unless they are satisfied with the video. Like and subscribe, and your simulation will be kept running. That might be too creepy, actually. It seems like a bad idea to potentially induce that much existential angst. But you know, do like...
I think it's unethical. The second you create a person who's like a perfect copy, or it's like, you know, it's like a exact replica of an actual human, but it just in like a, you know, a computer, I think it's, you can't delete them. Right? I think it's like they have rights or something. because it's then they're no different, right? Except for the fact that I don't have like a meat body. It's like I don't know. You can't. It's like yeah. I don't know. The second you create it, it's kind of fucked. Insta's not coming back. Instability's here, dude.
Comment and subscribe, just in case. The video is ending, after all.
Oh shit, dude, that's us, dude. What the fuck? Our reality's ending, dude. Oh my god, that's us. Oh shit, I didn't like, comment, and subscribe. That means we're gonna get deleted. What the fuck? No fucking way, bro.